Welcome again to the channel. Well, today I'm going to take you through the Dutch mainstream media and what topics is keeping people busy. Well, we can start by the NOS. Let's see what NOS has to discuss about today. Well, this is mean about the panic, as you can call it, meeting that's happening right now in France about Ukraine and about how you can earn a position doing the peace talk in Saudi Arabia. At the moment, there isn't much information coming out, and it seems like most of the European countries seem to be confused, and most people do not really know what's going on. Most of them are not agreeing with what is going on, and some country feels like they are being like put out, and all are taking front. As you can see here, where the UK, as it just says, the VK wil meer geld naar defensie. That means where the UK want to spend more money in the defense. And as we all heard yesterday, the British would like to take the initiative to send a peacekeeping troop to Ukraine. And how that may plays out, we don't know yet. And as you know, politicians sometimes they just put all kinds of words, so you can really take those to be true. Well, our Geert Wilders, I think most of you people know, the guy who from day one, he was against this conflict, or he said like, de PVV is tegen het sturen van Nederlandse militairen naar Ukraine. So what he's trying to say, he's against for the Dutch government to send Dutch military to Ukraine. And he pled against it. You can check on his Twitter feed. He just wrote that, I think, a few hours ago. You can check it. That's him. And als hier again, we again, geen Polish militairen naar Ukraine. And what it means, well, the Polish are not sending troops to Ukraine. Well, it's a bit, I don't really understand the Polish word. They're against the Russian, they support the Ukrainian, but when it comes to sending troops, everybody seems to back off. They're like, I don't want people to go and die. Well, Russia, Europa geen deelnemen gesprekken over bestaan. Well, the Russians said Europe will take no participation in the peace talk, says Sergey Lavrov. Well, guys, so it's a bit of a mess in Europe at the moment. Most of the European leaders, they don't know what to do. They seem in panic, everyone look confused. These are the American delegation arriving in Saudi Arabia. This is a little bit of the news on this website. Excuse me. So that's what is going on. Oh, just something about Pope Francisco. He's still in the hospital due to infection. And well, let's just hope the best for him. Let's go to another website. This is called the New Puntendale. Well, this is the headline. The Dutch Prime Minister say there will be Dutch peacekeeping troop in Ukraine. And according to this poll here, most Dutch people are for sending troops. As you can see, 68% against 32% who say no. The Dutch military should not be sent to Ukraine for any mission. How that may play out, we don't know yet. We are seeing a lot of European leaders are making all kinds of comments, all kinds of remarks, like the British, as you can see here, they're willing to send troops, while the Polish said no, and the Dutch are waiting in other countries. We haven't heard anything from them yet. So at the moment, we just have to wait, keen, and see what's going on. This website, well, I gotta say, it's a lot of propaganda, but anyway, let's check what's going on. As we just read, Geert Wilders is against sending troops to Ukraine. And what is the live blog? Zelensky will be going this Wednesday to Saudi Arabia. If he will meet with Sergey Lavrov or any Russian delegation, we don't know yet. But in the meantime, we can just wait and see what's really going on. And what they say, Berlijn twijfelt nog over deelname aan vrede. Macht voor Oekraïne. Well, again, Berlin, Germany, they're not really sure if they're going to send troops to Ukraine. And I understand most of these countries, well, the main reason is, what if the war breaks out again in Ukraine? How would that play out? That means their troops will no longer be on Article 5 from NATO. So that's the tricky part of this whole sending peacekeeping troops. Most of you people know the eastern part of Ukraine, there always been this kind of a conflict. And Sergey Lavrov, what he said, the British want to take the leading in what JD Vance said. Okay, well, there's nothing really important here to discuss about today. Well, not today. Few things happen. Sweden slapped Vietnam after the magnetite. Well, Sweden said maybe they could send troops to Ukraine. And that is what we can read a little bit. Well, overnight, the Ukraine launched over 90 drones and the Russian hit Kiev as well, as we can see here. So, guys, this is what a bit going on in Dutch news. And, well, I just opened this main page. Let me refresh the page to see what's really on the matter. As we can see here, it's a live blog. Felt calm. Okay, what he say? Now, that's Geert Wilders, what he just respond. These are the list. As you can see, country who will be waiting and not waiting to send troops to Ukraine. The country who say maybe, well, we can say the Netherlands, Germany, Great Britain, and Sweden. The country who said nope, that is the United States, where Donald Trump was very clear from day one, and Poland. And Spain and Norway, they don't know yet. They are still in discussion. Even about these countries who were waiting to send troops, we don't know yet how that may plays out. And well, let's see what the Dutch people are commenting. Something can be very interesting to see the comments. Well, we can see here this guy. Well, there's not anything important. That's how the Dutch people think, how people think in the Netherlands about regarding this conflict. Well, the guy said for May, okay. Well, there's nothing relevant here for this discuss about today. And Emma, we're interested in the war map. That is the conflict right now, the situations. The red dot is under Russian control, and the green one is where the Russian withdrew or the Ukraine kicked them out. It depends on how you follow this conflict. And this little red dot is where the Ukrainian in Kursk region are at right now. So, guys, this is a bit of what's going on in the Dutch media regarding the conflict in Ukraine, and there isn't anything done much about the conflict in Israel, Gaza, what's really going on, and what decisions are being made. And yeah, that's it for today. So thanks a lot for watching, and if you find this interesting, please leave feedback, tips. It's always welcome. Thanks a lot and have a great day.